Great, I decide that I'm gonna start going live while having a soda and drawing, and then I don't even know where to put my drink because my desk is a mess. I'll just put it there. I have no idea if anyone's actually gonna join because it's been so long since I've actually gone live. Okay, okay, I'm gonna read real quick what I put down. Much is known about this type of mer person. We found a dead juvenile on the coast. Despite the rotting, we got some features. Oh, hello. Hello, Addy. Hello. Hi. How are you doing, bestie? Hi. Hello. I'm trying to put you as a moderator, Addy. Hold on. Moderator. You are now my moderator. Yippee! Girl, I'm trying to draw. I'm trying to draw, but I don't even know how I'm gonna have the deep sea version of the mer person to look, you know? How? What? Because I want to make it spooky. I want to make it a spooky month. I want to make it spooky month. Oh, and my chair's turning. My chair turned. My chair really. Ooh. The fact that the moment you join, I go from 0 to 100. You sent me a video? Oh. My dad has the phone. My dad has the shared phone, I think, because I was looking around to see if I could, like, try to call you. You didn't know I was alive! I was dead. I was dead. I died. Oh, another person joined! Yippee! He's fun. Oop. Don't want to show my face on camera. All I have is a not so straight line. Can y'all see that? That's all I have. It's not even a person, it's just a straight line. It's not even straight. I say it's a straight line, but it's not even straight. I can't draw straight lines because I'm not straight. Hello. Oh, thank you. Thank you for saying I'm amazing. Okay, how much of tail? How much tail do we want? How much tail do we want on this person? You can barely see the line. But it's like woo! It's like that. I'm gonna put more line into it. There we go. How much tail do we want? How much tail? How much line and tail do we want, guys? Because this is what we're working with. This one, you guys can barely see it, but it's what we're working with. That's how much we're working with. So how much tail do we want and how much person do we want? That's the question. Hold on. I'm trying to read y'all's comments. A lot? Like how much? 50, 60%? Maybe 70? Imagine it's just all tail and then a head like a snake. I'm gonna make a small torso, and then like the rest is tail. The rest is just like a tail. And we're gonna have an anglerfish because we're gonna have an anglerfish lure because it's a deep sea creature version. What should we name the species, guys? What should we name the species? $20% person or 20% tail? If it's like 80% person and 20% tail, it's gonna look so weird, but it's also gonna look so goofy. Cause it's like imagine like a person, but like halfway on the legs, it's his tail. Oh, you have to go? Okay, bye. 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 I'll annoy you later, bestie. Okay, so I have how much I want to use for the torso. Now we're gonna work on the tail. Yep, we're working on the tail before we work on the torso. Do we want it to look like an eel? I have no idea if it should look like an eel or not, to be honest. Cause like an eel and an anglerfish mixed together. What about an electric eel? Also, do not mind the background. As you can see, there's a SpongeBob. There's a Dandy's Worlds and Avery crossover. Then there's Bill Cipher and Avery. And then there's Star-Lord's helmet. I had to glue one side of the helmet on the puppet because I couldn't figure out how to make an actual helmet to work. Hold on, let me grab it. Let me grab it and show you guys. In my opinion, it kind of looks a little bit weird. Looks a little weird in my opinion. But hey, I made the puppet. Ta-da! Oh my, the horn! No, the horns are bent again. Oh my god. Look at that. And look at that, the little tears. The tears. And he's just like, Ray. I still have the Avery puppet, which is still my favorite. Oh god, I'm spinning. This is why you don't have an office chair during a live stream. You start spinning when you try to do things. And also it starts creaking a lot, like it wants to be part of the conversation. Conwa? Same, but I've been seeing so much stuff about the Quell situation. I'm just like, stop it! I just want to play the game, and I want to just make fan art of the game. As you can see, I made Twisted Dandy meeting Avery, and then... Oh, let me try to move the stand without my phone falling over. And then if you guys look over here, don't mind the chip bag. Just casually move the chip bag. Come on. Right there, on, right here, is Gigi. It's supposed to be Gigi. So yeah. Oh, let me show you guys a little cool thing that I made of TF2. A TF2 kind of fan art where it's like my OC. Oh. It's like canonly, I made it so that the red version of Slasher's actually shorter than the blue version. So she's just like, I hate that you're taller than me. And I think it's just so funny. I made blue taller than red, even though the red team is more my favorite than the other team. And y'all can see the chip bag again. Yeet. Drama. With the butter drama. I ignore the drama too. Oh, and everyone's gone. Everyone has left me. Oh, hello. I'm supposed to be drawing. I'm not supposed to be talking about the drawings I made in the past. I'm supposed to be drawing. I'm also supposed to be talking about drawings I made in the past. Oh, that reminds me. Yoink. I'm on a sugar rush. Oh. Ah. Oh god, hold on. Just gotta scooch. There we go. Look at that. I made a little drawing. Sugar Rush! I don't know why I used the font that I did, but I did. And I'm not sure if I should be proud. Oh, let me see if I can actually move the camera and can you guys see it? Oh, you guys kind of can. I'm using the mirror. I'm using the mirror. So. Oh, hold on. Oh geez. How do I do this? How do I do this? Oh god. I'm panicking. Okay, that's okay. Oh god, I'm spinning again. I'm trying to make it so that you guys can actually see what it reads. Sugar Rush! Wow! And then I put my little bow tie on the shirt to say, hey, this is my drawing. I made it. You know? Dramedy is a good perk. I was like, oh, recently, like 2 days ago, I got Shelly. So really happy about that. And no, she's not my first actually, because if you do look at one of my older videos, it's not that old, but you know, if you look at it, you'll see that I made a video where it talked about me getting Pebble for the first time, even though I wanted to get Sprout as my first main. And it was just me like like that, and it's really funny to me. I actually I liked making that. I liked making that a lot. Actually, huh? Yippee! Thank you. Guys, which is your favorite tune? Not just main tunes, but in general, which is your favorite favorite tune? Because me personally, it's Gigi, Yada, and I think like Blot. Yeah, Blot. So, yeah. Every single time oh jeez, it's got blurry. Every time I push these glasses up again, all I think of is, actually, and it just makes me cringe a little. just actually. Hello, Mr. and Mrs. MX. I am drawing. I'm trying to make the tail. I'm trying to make the little, like, electric eel-esque tail. But I never really looked into how to make a tail of an electric eel. I don't know how to make tails like that. But I'm trying my best. I think I'm actually doing pretty good. After I get done with the tail, I might show you guys what the other two drawings I made. The only one who prefers to draw on lined paper. What do you think I'm drawing on? I am drawing on lined paper. This isn't even the first one I draw lined paper on. Hold on, let me grab the camera. Let me show you guys the lined paper I have. Boom. Lined. If you look closely, you'll see lines. Lined. Very old drawing. Lined. Messed up. Gravity Falls. And then I have lined. Probably lined. I'd forget because bisexual flag. Lined. So yeah. So you're not the only one who likes to draw on lined paper. A lot of lines. Oh, let me show you guys the other two drawings that I made that are supposed to be different versions of the male of a mer person. I just finished coloring this one in a little bit. Hold on. Dad real quickly just checked in on me. Hello. I say hello. Okay, I showed you guys that drawing. Now let me show you guys the fresh water. I think it's supposed to be, yeah, fresh water. This is the freshwater version, which is actually the first version that I made. Like, as you can see, since she's more close to a civilization, she kind of looks more human out of all of them. And I'm gonna make it so that the deep sea version looks the least human out of all of them. So yeah, I might make a version where it's like, instead of being in the water, they're in like the desert and they're kind of like sneaks. Like, wouldn't that be neat? Little snake people. Jeez, I made the tail very thick. I accidentally made the tail extremely thick. I gotta make it so that it actually works, though. So I think it kind of looks good. Hello. You like it? Thank you. Okay, so now that we have the basic design for the tail, or like the bottom half, we're gonna make the top half now. I don't know if I like that. I don't know if I like that. Oh my god. Okay, we have that. I don't know how to do the upper body to make it match the lower body, but to also match the deep sea vibe. I don't know what I'm doing. I am not a professional. Okay, I think that's good. That looks decent. Though I'm gonna have to add more, like, features to make it not look as human. Because, obviously, Deep Sea does not know human. That's pretty obvious. Okay! We got a box. It's more of a rectangle. It's more like a shapy rectangle. You'll be back? Okay. So now we got... Hold on, let me take a sip of my drink. There we go. Stay hydrated. Now we have that done. We're gonna have to start with, what we want the head to look like. Which, I want it to kind of look like a human, but I also don't want it to look like a human. So, what idea I sort of have is big mouth. Big old mouth. Big old chompers, too. Kind of like an... At this point, let's make the head an anglerfish. My goodness. I'm doing little scribbles so I can get the head shape. It's like... And since I made it so that, they only found, like, a juvenile specimen that's dead and kind of rotting, I'm gonna make it so that some of the features are blacked out so that it kind of adds some mystery. But I don't know what kind of features. Okay, I'm gonna make it so that where the fins could be, I'm gonna just scribble. Same with where the bottom of the tail could be. I'm gonna have to finish that with, like, black marker. My brain stopped working. Don't understand digital art at all. Understandable. Understandable. Hi! Things about, like, sometimes digital art can be good, but then there's times where people are just, like, either they copy off other people, which does happen with normal drawing, so. Are we supporting Dandy's World? What? If you're talking about supporting Quell, then no. Because I don't even know what's going on with her. I have no idea what's going on with her, so I've just been making sure that I'm ignorant to the whole situation. I just want to have fun. I just want to play the game and have fun. But I have been slowly not playing the game as much, you know? So. Like, I've been slowly distancing myself from it. That's why you guys haven't been seeing as many, like, Dandy's World related videos. But okay, we're gonna talk about something real quick. I have an idea for a series that doesn't have to just be in Dandy's world. It can be in other games. What? Oh, in like Roblox or something? In Roblox? You sent me like a friend request on Roblox, or? Oh, cool. Hold on, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm a fiddle with the deer sculpture thing that I made. So, oh right, the server blight. You guys know what that is? Do you guys know what the server blight is? Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. You just gotta make sure that you don't, like, friend everyone that you see, because, you know, a lot of weird people out there. And not like, oh, I like this obscure game or something like that. I mean, like, weird people, like the kind that should be in jail kind of people. I'm not gonna go into full detail about that, but you know. But the server blight. I think I talked about it in one of my videos, but since my videos themselves don't get seen, shorts get seen more than my videos, I'm just gonna lay it out for you guys again. So it's like, okay, so if I do end up making the series, you might want to like look at at Two Idiot Germans. They're really cool, in my opinion. And they have this series called Server Blight, which basically it's a TF2 ARG where this one person is playing a game. They start out as like I think a blue sniper, and they run through the server, and they see, like, even though there's a lot of people who is said to be in the server, they do not see anyone. They see no one at all. But then they do see a dead heavy, and then they see like a scout and a spy. But like the spy doesn't even, I think it was like an enemy spy. The spy doesn't even pay attention to them. They just run off out of bounds and down the cliff. And the other scout, the scout, like, the sniper like misses one shot, then the scout just like stops and looks sniper dead in the eyes and just goes, do it, like, and then like sniper's just like, okay then. That's basically how it starts. But then oh, I forgot to talk about Ghillie Suit. I'm gonna call the protagonist Aaron because that's his canon name, and I'm not gonna say his username because his username is absolute. It has a swear word that I would not want to say on YouTube at all. I do say certain swear words on this platform, but certain swear words off limits. But then okay, so Aaron and Ghillie Suit, like, how it starts, it's Aaron types, "What's up, gays?" And then Ghillie Suit says something a bit rude, to say the least. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. And Aaron's like, okay, rude. But then it reveals at some point that Ghillie Suit was trying to tell Aaron to do it, to do it so that he could actually escape the server blight. And when you first see Ghillie, it's like he's moving like an actual person. He is playing as engineer in a video game, who usually they just go da, 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 or something like that, but he's moving like an actual person, right? And literally takes I'm calling it a machete because I don't know what else it's called. Ghillie Suit takes the machete out of Aaron's hands, and he's like, "Leave while you still can." And then, like, he sees something behind Aaron and just runs off. And so, yeah. And so Aaron looks behind him and sees like a little bit of like what seems to be heavy. But if you look at his hands, there's an extra finger. And that's not supposed to happen because all of them have 5 fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. And that's when Sniper, aka Aaron, actually starts running. And whatever this thing is actually starts chasing him. And like he does get to the he pulls a spy. He pulls a spy and like jumps out of bounds and off the edge. So then he dies and then he's safe. But then Ghillie Suit, he didn't die out of bounds. So y'all can guess what happened to him. He got assimilated. And then what happened was, like, then I think it was the next video. What ended up also happening was a new player, like, I think it was his username. Wait, I haven't. Oh my god, spoilers. I didn't put the spoiler disclaimer. Oh my god, because I didn't think I was gonna start going into detail. Dang it. At least I'm kind of giving y'all like a surface level thing. Kind of surface level. The username was Johnny Danny 12, I think. Yeah. And he alt F4s when he actually sees the server blight, but he accidentally taught the server blight how to leave the server and infect other servers. And then we find out learns and like mimics voices and can like grab voice lines and then cut them up so that the server blight can make new sentences, sort of. And it's wonderful. I bored everyone into leaving. Should I just continue talking about the server blight? I have no idea, honestly. But, yeah, I'm gonna continue talking about the server blight because I'm that bored. This is where the bun's gonna be. So, in one of the other episodes, they end up, Aaron ends up, inviting his friend to play, what? I'm trying to remember where I left off before realizing that everyone left. Oh right. So Aaron has the his friend, Matt, I think his name was Matt, and he ends up getting assimilated, but we don't exactly know when, but we know that he got assimilated. I think it was during when he went to chase the scout. And he started repeating his lines. He started repeating, like, past the lines that he already said. So what happened... Oh, God, my thumb is stuck. And what happened was, at the end, like, Matt's like... Not Matt, Aaron is like, oh my God, it's learning. It can mimic voices. It can repeat voices. It can do this. It can do that. And then, like, all Matt says is, what? 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 And, like, at the third one, he's just like, wait, no, Matt, no. And he's like, I'm sorry, dude. But yeah, that's as far as I'm getting. But basically, I want to make a series where, not just in Dandy's World, but in multiple games, I'll try to act, I'll, as much as I can, try to act like I'm, like, assimilated into the server blight or whatever, and make it so that, it's not really like a prank thing. It's more of a, it's like, see how people react to the server blight or whatever. But I might need, like, a recommendation on what game I should do it in first. But yeah. Make a little ribcage thing going across the body. Wait, no, the bones are gonna break since, like, I don't know how to do that. You know, I'm just gonna black out the whole face because I don't know exactly what to do. There we go. I'm gonna take another sip of my soda. Because my throat hurts from going into full detail on what the server blight is. No, I just need black marker. Where is it? Oh jeez, I'm gonna have to look through my entire desk because it's so dirty. Like, there's colored pencils and markers everywhere. It's not even funny. It's a complete mess. No idea? Wait, are you talking about, like, no ideas and you don't exactly know what the server blight is? I feel like if I go into detail again, my throat is gonna explode. It's just gonna spontaneously combust. Oh, here it is. So, I don't think I could go into full detail again. But I'm just gonna black out where fins might be. So that it kind of adds more mystery. And I'm gonna make it so that if I do actually give the deep sea variant fins, they're gonna have like 6 separate fins on the tail. And then like this right here. And then since I don't exactly know what I want the head to look like, I'm just gonna black that out too before I figure it, so that when I figure it out, I actually can alter the design and make it actually fitting in. This is a juvenile, by the way. This is supposed to be a juvenile specimen. You made a pebble pin? Oh! That's cool. I like when I like when people make little pins of characters. It's really cute to me. This is a juvenile. This is canonly supposed to be a juvenile specimen in the lore. And look, that is long. That's a long boy. I'm gonna keep the design in black and white, but I know that when I actually figure out the full design, I will add blue, like a dark blue. Not like the lighter blues that like I added to the other designs before, like a deep sea blue. Something to make it like blues and blacks to make the character match the deep sea. Because, you know, if you're a deep sea creature and obviously you need to eat as a deep sea creature, you like blue? You like blue? Okay. I like blue too. Blue is cool. Blue is cool. There, you guys can kind of see it better. But yeah. When I do figure out the full color scheme, or not color scheme, the full design, I am gonna, you know what, I might as well put some blue right now to figure out, oh god, hold on, to figure out exactly how I want the tail, which I want there to be like a bioluminescence on the tail that runs up, and it's like kind of like a communicator. So yeah, it's kind of like gonna be like, you know how fireflies will flash lights at each other? Hello. So that they can like figure out how to Jeez, I've been streaming for 42 minutes? Oh my god. That's like way over like my usual limit of streaming, but you know what? I'm just gonna continue streaming until I feel like I don't have like any more to say. You know? That's basically how streaming is. You stream until you don't have anything else to say, and then you're just like, okay, bye, and then you end the stream. But yeah. Here's like how a firefly will like flash lights to say, hello, hi, how you doing? Like that, or however they do it. It's like a Morse code thing, where the deep sea creatures kind of use like a form of Morse code with their bioluminescence to just like communicate like that. This is what I got for the tail. And I might have it like kind of go up the body too a little bit, but then like kind of fade into like stopping. Kind of like, yeah, that's good. That's good. That's really good. There we go. I like that. I like that a lot, honestly. But yeah. Now we gotta figure out how we want to make the arms, because I do want the arms kind of long, but at the same time I don't want to like have another entire page just for the arms, because that'll be a problem. So I'm just gonna have one arm stop there and then bend. Boom. So if it looks weird, that's because it's supposed to look weird. It's supposed to be a little uncanny, at least. because it's a sea creature that looks vaguely human. There we go. I'm just gonna leave the arms like that because basically the body is kind of decaying and some parts are gonna be lost, but these are basically gonna be bones. They're gonna be like straight up bones, and they're not gonna know what the hands look like yet. But I am gonna make it so that the arms do have a little meat on them. You guys know what I'm saying? Like, even though it is gonna be kind of like a skeleton, we gotta make sure that it has at least a little bit of like meat or whatever, so that you know like what stage it's in of decaying or whatever. Geez, never in my life would I think that I'd be live streaming, drawing, and talking about decay. Never. Was that on anyone's bingo card? Was that on anyone's bingo card? For me to just be talking about decaying while I'm drawing. I am like 99% sure that it was not on anyone's bingo card. But yeah, at least we have a sort of a design. Why does it look like I'd see it in my nightmares? It looks like I'd see it in my nightmares. I'm not even joking. Like, hold on, let me tilt. Let me try to make it so that you guys have... I'll just... Look at that. I would see this in my nightmares. So it's like that situation with Scott Cawthon all over again. You're scared now? Same. I'm like looking at this thing and I'm just like, paralysis demon. Oh, that reminds me. I keep looking at spooky stuff for some reason. It's like just slap a bow on. Okay. Just hold on. Where should I put the bow? Where to put the bow? Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can like put the bow on the void head. People keep saying that how I draw a bow looks more like a butterfly than it looks like a bow. But hey, I at least tried a little bit. I'm making the bow green because it's my signature bow color. Well, at least on this channel it is. On my other channel it's blue. I love how the bow made it go from spooky to a cutie patootie. I'm like trying to figure out what else to talk about, but I really have nothing else to talk about, really. Like, should we do like a Q&A thing? Like a... Probably not, because I have no idea how those usually go. Maybe I could like ask a few questions, like what would you do in this situation or that situation, or what would you do if you woke up to be... You guys know Dr. Nowhere? That YouTuber? If you guys know, then what would you do if you were in the Dr. Nowhere universe? Like, you just wake up, you walk outside, and there's like, I don't know, just like one of Dr. Nowhere characters just run in front of you. Like, what would you do? Me personally, I'd probably just start crying. I'd be like if it's the boiled one, I am done for. If it's like the bath character, I'm also done for. If it's the bed monster, tick tock, make me agree. Counting sheep, tick tock, never get no sleep. Like that. I'm just pulling that. I'm doing that. And then geez, I have been seeing so much Dr. Nowhere stuff, and yet I do not remember a single thing about the characters. Okay, what about Trevor Henderson, though? What would you guys do if you guys end up being in the Trevor Henderson universe? With, like, Siren Head, Cartoon Cat, Cartoon Dog. I think Forgotten Baby is one of the Trevor Henderson characters. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Then there's, Charlie. Not the boiled one. There's like so many problems that you could have in like imagine you're trying to just go to school or trying to go to work, and like if you're at a school, like imagine you're a teacher and you go to end the day by going home and resting, then you hear the bell ring. But the thing is, school ended hours ago. So you go to look, and there's just this random, like, I think it was a floating creature with like a school bell for a head, just like coming towards you. What would you do in that situation? Because like if you run out, you could see more danger, but if you stay there, you could die. Like if you stay in that spot, you're probably gonna perish. But then if you end up going outside, then you could die from something else. Me personally, I'd probably try to hide, but then I'm terrible at hiding. I'm like absolutely terrible at hiding. That's why I don't play hide and seek. When it comes to like hiding in real life, I panic. I will panic. But then like when it comes to hide and seek in games, like example, Gacha Online. I play that game sometimes. I haven't played it in a bit, honestly. But you could just become one of those like invisible characters where all you do is like boop boop boop, hide all the body parts, and then make the shirt and the pants black, and then just like go hide somewhere. There's a chance you won't be found at all. So yeah. Yeah. Just running. Just like, you look behind you, see like I'm just gonna call it the bell ringer, because I don't I don't remember its actual name. You just see the bell ringer and you're just like, bye-bye. It's honestly like the best choice because hiding, you'll get found eventually. Like just standing there doing nothing, you'll definitely like die in like seconds. So yeah. But yeah. It's absolutely I just realized I have 2 water bottles. I have like 2 half-full water bottles on my desk. This one, been on here for a couple of days. This one, I put like a few hours ago. Stay hydrated. That's at least I'm just staying hydrated. Is it just us 4? Yeah, I think so because the person count is just 4 people. So yeah. You know how it is. Oh, question, guys, because my friend got me like one of those like dumpling squish toys. And I'm not exactly in the loop of which one's rare and which one's not. So, is this silver one rare? Is it rare? Because I have no idea. It's like a pretty silver. I did not expect that to make that sound. Oh my god. Oh nah. I think the chats are delayed. You have empty bottles of cola. And you're gonna get another? Get another cola. You can never have too many colas. What the hell? Bro, what is that green spot right there? That cannot be mold. That cannot be mold. This is plastic. Look at that. You guys can barely see it, but there's like a green spot like over there. That cannot. What is that? What is that? Is that normal? It better be just like a manufacturer problem. It better just be from the time where this was still being made and a little bit of green accidentally got spotted in. But yeah. I could show you guys my other drawings because I have like a few other drawings. We have my character, I call her Slasher, but her canon name is supposed to be Anne. She was the character that I showed on here and said that her red counterpart is shorter than her blue counterpart for TF2. This is her. Look at this goofy goober. You're a Coke alcoholic. I'm a Dr. Pepper-holic. I'm a Dr. Pepper-holic. I'm a Dr. Pepper-holic and a drawing-holic. This cup was full of Dr. Pepper, and look at it now. It was like up to here. It was up to here before the stream, It was to here during the stream, and now it's gone. But yeah. Also, can we just take a moment to appreciate the profile picture that I did for the ID? Look at that face. No thoughts behind those eyes. There is nothing going on behind those eyes. Okay, let me find some. Oh, here's the red Anne catching a blue medic. As you can see, she has like metal claws that she uses to like climb, slash, and tear at people. Hence her nickname Slasher. The page got ripped out somehow. And then here's how far she can kind of grin. This is her grin. This is her at maximum happiness. This is terrifying. And then like, it's just, then there's this right there. It's just like, she cannot be human. Ain't no way she human. Then there's, like, during a day off. She broke the microwave again. She put tinfoil in the microwave. And she has to get scolded by Engineer again. Engineer is so done with her. It exploded on her. It got exploded, so now her hand bleed. Her hand bleed. And Engineer is disappointed. Oh, this drawing is really cute. And it will probably make you guys hungry. Look at that popsicle. Made a purple wormy. That's cool. This drawing will make you hungry. There is a popsicle, gummy bear, gummy worm, coffee, chocolate, pizza, Scooby snacks, cheese, soda, ice cream, donuts, pie, hot chocolate, and cake. Like, oh my god. I have a few blank drawings, hold on. Is there anything? Nope. Well, there is kind of something here. It's just never been finished. It's literally just a head. I'll show you guys it anyway. Look at that. That is absolutely insane. Look at the stitches. I had to draw every individual stitch, and I didn't even know how to do that. I just put lines. Then there's, oh, this one's one of my favorite drawings. Hold on. This drawing. If you guys know what, you guys know the series that was supposed to come out called Learning with Pibby? And it was like the Pibby Apocalypse thing where it's like, kind of like an infection AU where people get infected, but it's like across different cartoon shows and all that. Like Steven Universe. I think it had OKKO, Let's Be Heroes. If you guys know what that is, fist bump! Because one of my favorite shows. But I have not seen anything of it in so long because I have no idea if it still exists. But then there's like, but then someone made a like FNF mod where basically boyfriend encounters it and ends up having to go with Pibby and everything into different shows and all that. And oh my god, it got Pico. And I'm so mad about that. But it got Avery. It got Avery, man. It got Avery, and now he's crying. And then, like, here it's, like, supposed to be a Durlord. I'm like, Avery? No! Not the boy! Not the boy! Let me see if there's any other drawings. There's me trying to mimic my old art style. I call it the the Zach chin from Wild Kratts, because his chin's pointy. Let me show you guys, like, the two outfit ideas I have. This one is pretty neat in my opinion. It's like, it like has a little bow on the back, and it's supposed to be a dress. Look at that at the bottom. This is a little smug dude. And then there's a suit. Dun dun dun! A suit! Oh my god! That's another outfit idea. Wow! It's a suit! Oh! I forgot that I made this drawing. I missed the Welcome Home fandom, man. Hold on, let me read this to you guys. Despite everything, she still is as cheer as ever, even if her threads are starting to fray. Her left eye is blind. She replaced her crafting hobby with helping others to stay together. She found an abandoned sweater to just put on, so she just put it on. And she might be a little insane. She might be a little bit insane. Look at that. Look at that goofy goober. She is something else. I forgot that I made a Welcome Home OC. But yeah, I did. I have a weird core design. I can show you guys it, look. I never really finished it because I don't know exactly what to put. So it just stayed like that for all of eternity. Little bunny rabbit. That's cute. Little cute bunny. Plush, to be exact. Ice cream cone I never finished. Yatta! We got the yatta! We got the yatta in my style. A yatta in my style. And then we have, I think this was supposed to be a world that doesn't exist OC. Named The Servant. I think, from what I remember, she was gonna be like one of the King in Yellow's servants. Bro, I forgot I made this one. I forgot I made it. I forgot I made this one. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so cute. Oh my god. Do you guys know the song Modified by Lemon Demon? Do you guys know it? Please tell me you guys know the song the Lemon Demon song called Modify. Because I made fan art of it and I really think it's cute. It's so cute though. Modify! And specifically this is supposed to take place in the, like, in the part where it's like, modify, whatever, modify, etc., modify. May not think you're rejected, may not think you're infected. That song kind of slaps, to be honest. I made a drawing where it's like, basically, I drew it. I remember why I drew it. It was because at the time, during fall, I was not doing good at English, but then, I think it was, spring. I ended up actually gaining 130 points. I went up 130 points in English class, and I am so happy about myself. I'm so happy. I'm so glad that I did that, because, you know, English is hard. It's very hard. And then we have Dandy. We have Dandy's Dancifer. Dandicus Dancifer. Look at this grinning fellow. Ooh, we have some lore. Some lore. A lore drawing. I'm gonna say this right now. How I animated it versus how I drew it is way better. I animated it a lot better than I drew it. Then again, when I animated it, I had gotten better. What the fuck? Yeah, whatever. This is the comic book. It's like, this is the start. She's just standing there. And then, I forget the character, just stabs her in the head, throws her in the river, and then she wakes up in a tube, in like a testing tube. She's revived. She's been revived! So yeah, her anthem is now revived by David Pratt. Oh, Little Nightmares OC. I have a Little Nightmares OC where she has like a, you know those Owl House masks? Like the one that the Golden Guard had, aka Hunter? That's what she got right here. And the reason why it's kind of cracked and she has like stitching, she got hurt, Mono saw, and this ran. And here it shows her after, where she like bandaged herself up in a cage. And then here it kind of shows what her weapon does, which basically it's kind of like, it's a grappling hook. That's all it is. It's just a grappling hook. Let me see. Not gonna show that. Danger Noodle! Danger Noodle! Danger Noodle! It's a Danger Noodle! I don't know what else to show. There's like a realistic eyeball. There's that. I might end the stream soon, I'm gonna be so honest with you guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna end the stream. Bye. What? Wait, what? I'm trying to read what that says. Anyway. Bye, guys. See you next time I decide to stream, which is I don't know when. Bye! Have a great day! Bye-bye!